So last video I went over error checking and how to do that with this method that is created here. Now I want to show you really what to do with it, or a good way to do it. First, we don't need this first one because that doesn't really work. Let's just get rid of that. So let's say, please enter a number. Or first, let's create just a little scenario here. Just there we go. Welcome to the created by Sean, which is mine. So first, this over here. This is what you do. Please enter. Please enter. First number. And so enter that. And let's do the same. Pretty much the same thing. Let's do string 1. Usually we put that first, just for clarification. Let's do it here. Okay, so I'm just creating a scenario here. The first number to be added. String 1. Now, pretty much copy this entire thing. And please enter the first number. Second number to be added. And let's put a you do is save the number. Really, you only need one, because then inside here you can do pretty much the same thing. But for this case, I'll just do check 1. Check 2. So number check 1. Check 1. Oh, sorry, I messed up there. Here we go. Why? How was that? Oh, that's why. Okay, so just haven't done it. Number check. That these two operations together means and, so it checks if this is equal and this and the next parameters are equal. This is or, so this or this would equal that. But I want and. So if number check equals true, and number check 1 equals true, and number check 2, you don't even really need that, to be honest. Because if number check 1 and number check 2, so that would default equal to 3. And I'll parse that and down to oh, sorry. Yep. And that's all you would want to do for you. So what I want to do is, if they don't enter a number, it would just end the program. That's not really efficient. You wouldn't want that. So not up here where this is. Right down here. Just put do while loop. So do this. Just add another close bracket. While add your parameters in here. I'm gonna just do while loop. So while loop equals true. Here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, so when they enter the first number, enter the second number, goes good. Now to check it, it checks it. If it doesn't, loop equals true. Here would equal false. And I'm going to take this out. Total equals 1 plus 2. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Let's just do this a little more. Okay. So, total equals num 1 plus num 2, which is pretty basic, and I'm just gonna 1 plus 2. Sorry, I forgot plus. Why is this I'm on star. Control Z. There. That's better. Just forgot. And we can take this. Let's just see what this does. What it does is. Sorry. Initialize 0 equals 0. That's just a feature of NetBeans. Everything like that. Okay. Welcome to the calculator. Okay, by shot. Enter your first numbers. Let's go 5. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. plus 6 equals 11. So we're good. So let's try to enter 12 G. Here's the first number again. 12G. 12G is not a valid number. Let's see something else. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Cool. And so it keeps looping until you enter in the. So remember, twice equals 11 is 46. Okay. So let's take this one step further and put one more loop in here. I like to do while for loops first because you want this to run once no matter what. And then you want parameters at the end. That's going way too far. Do here while. Let's create something called main. And go back to the top. Right here. Main. And okay. Where am I? Okay, here. Now let's go. 21. Copy this. Just add a space there. This is just one step further. I don't want to go out and declare this at the top because I'm not using it anywhere else. Break equals s next. And you don't really have to error check this because you can do this in the if statement because you actually want a string. Just say yes or no. So all you have to do is because I told you strings an object, you can use this equals answer equals true. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Gotta put another dual here. Else if, and then one more else. Else if. So you want so main I already used that. It's gonna change somewhere in here. I can just use it again. Maybe it's true and it's false. False. Loop would also equal true. I do that. Equals false. And loop equals false. And there we go. So this is what it does. Okay, end of the first number. 12, 12. Good. 12 was us as a space. Do you want to enter down the number? Sure, let's enter a number. Please enter the first number. So it doesn't work. Let's go. Bunch of numbers. Do I continue? Yes or no? No, I do not. And it's done. And there you go. There's another tutorial. God for you. I hope it really helped. Have a good day. In this tutorial, I'm going to be going over loops and arrays. First loop we have here is a do-while loop. What a do-while loop is it first does whatever you set the parameters to in here, be like anything. Say system line ran once. And it will do that. It will first do that, and then it will check whether your parameters are set. You can really have anything here. I is less than 1, like that, like int I equals 0. And here for like I is plus. Let's just put that down there. Plus. You can have what am I doing? While I is less than 100. And I'll keep doing it while I is less than 100. And that'll print off a lot of ran ones. So here's another loop. It's a while loop. So it first checks while I is less than 100. So it first checks that. And then it does whatever you have here. Actually, let's change this a little bit. Loop equals false. Let's set this to true. Do while hello. And it should print off. Well, if I keep it as that, it'll pretty much do an infinite loop because it never stops. It'll always equal to true because I haven't changed it inside the loop. You have to make sure you change whatever this is inside the loop. See how we went I++ up here? If I didn't have that, it would infinitely run this, and the rest of the program would never get run. And so I have to do loop equals false. So we'll only run once. Here's a different loop. It's y equals 0. You declare your first variable in here, and then you set the parameters to it like up in here. So then y is less than 100. And another good thing about this is you also set this up in there. So you would put y plus, normally, depends what it is, so it would continue looping through y. It would go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what you could do is y. And it would just print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now, there's an error somewhere. That's right there. Just do that, and let's run it and see what happens. This is gonna be a lot of stuff. So, it ran once 100 times, and then it ran this once, no, that 100 times. Oh, 99 because it's less than 100. Did this once. Hello. And this 0 to 99. 0, 99, and oh, 99, and it stopped. So, a more practical loop for this is looping through strings or arrays. Let's start with a string. Let's just call it well, we also showed this in the last, is a number. So I won't show that. We'll do something a little more complicated. Arrays. Let's first go over what an array is. Got some examples here. This is a 1D array. It's a 1D array. Here's another example of a 1D array. I don't know how small this is, but imagine it as like a table. Table only has one column, but as many rows as you want. A 2D array is more like rows and columns. And a 3D array, which I will show you, but I will not go over because it's way too advanced. But here's what a 3D array is: as row, column, and then row, column. Something like that. It's really complicated, really advanced. So let's go back here. Let's create an array. An array, it can be set to, it isn't declared with the word array. It's any variable you want. I'll have a Boolean array. Boolean array equals, now you have to create a new Boolean. You don't have to do this, but to set the parameters for the size of the array, you have to. So you could also do this later. You don't have to do it all up in here, so you could just be like array equals this and this are the same thing. And what's in here is your size. Now, some arrays you set the actual size, that the number you want. So if I were a 5 by 5, then it would go to 0 to 4 and 0 to 4. And I would do the same thing in here, 5, 5. But I don't need this because I already have it up there, so I'll just comment that out. Now that's a 2D array. Here's an int. Here's a 1D array. Array 1, let's call this array 2. Array 1 equals new int. Let's set this to 97. So it would be 0 to 96. And let's just do this. And what I would do here is int I, which I already have declared up here. So I'm just going to comment this out because I don't need it. Okay, so int I equals 0, so we start at 0. I is less than array1 dot length and I plus plus. Now what array1 dot length is array is an object, so it is declared as an integer, but it's an array. So arrays have objects, and a dot length would pretty much get you this size, 97. That's in there. So you do I is less than 97 because the array actually only goes to 96. I plus plus. Now, everything in the array right now is 0. So let's set array1 I equals I. So array, every time it loops through, so it starts at 0, goes to 96, and it would add 0, 96 in there. So then, now that's just to set all the values in it. Now, pretty much the same thing. I'll just copy and paste this to get the values. Except in this, you do system print. Actually, I don't need that. And I would just print array I. And then oh, it's array1. And it would assign everything to 0 to 99, and then it would print everything out. So let's see what happens. And there you go. That's everything filled up in the array, 0 to 96. Now I'm just going to comment this out. Now let's look at a 2D array. This to set values in a 2D array, you could set it anywhere. Like, you don't need a loop like I did, but that's just setting all the variables to like one initial value. To set anything, you just do like array to spell it array to adds. It's a 5 by 5, so I'll say 1, 2 equals, and it's Boolean, so it's either true or false, and the default for a Boolean is false, so I will just set that to true. And then I would just do array to 1, 2, and that should, oops, my bad, can't do that. Sorry, can't do that. I will change this to a string. New string. Just easier to work with, because I'm trying not to keep as long as it goes. So I'm just gonna do the loop way to set everything to it. Here's one for loop, so let's call it a row, because a 3D array has rows and columns. Row equals 0, so you want the rows to start at 0. Rows less than array to, I spelled that wrong, array to top left. Yeah, there we go. Now row plus, oh, forgot. I loop through all the rows, so pretty much the first half. Now the second half, you have to nest a loop in that, so it's called columns. Excuse me. Columns times equals 0. So again, you start at 0. Now here's where some people mess up. You can hard code the actual number in there. See, it's 5. Put 5 there. But something many people who are just starting out or don't know, maybe you might even know if you know a lot about programming, but just don't know this. You can do array to row dot length, and then column. Now for every row, it will get the row size for that. So this could be any two numbers. I just have 5 over 5. This could be easy. Now let's do array to row column equals that's a string, so you need that. Oh, my bad. I'm just gonna put my name is Sean. Now what this would do is you just print my name is Sean, my name is Sean, my name is Sean over and over again until actually it doesn't print anything yet, just like actually, you know what? Let's just keep my arrays separate. That sets all the values. Now what I want to do here is I'll just take this part out. Print line and that. And what it'll do is set all the values and have my name is Sean, and then it would set pretty much just print out my name is Sean, my name is Sean, my name is Sean, my name is Sean, all just down in one row. What you'd want to do to like visually demonstrate I want to do something like this. Take this out. So it doesn't add a space, so it doesn't break it. And just put a system dot. One second, actually. I'll just show what this does. Print one. See, my name is Sean over and over again. Take that out. Add a space here. Space, I'll just copy this. Take that out. Take that out in there. And what it's going to do is visually demonstrate what the array looks like. My name is Sean. My name is Sean. My name is Sean. Let's actually make this a little better. Let's do. And same thing here, except to close it. I'll just get that in. I did something wrong. Oh, that's what I did. Plus it. And there we go. Didn't click it. And there you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you have it. arrays and loops.